Hi friends. Agatha Christie gave us dozens of unforgettable texts. All have been staged in film or TV and more than once with great success. Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple are her primary characters and were performed by noted Hollywood actors. Today we are going to see the cast of Death on the Nile, one of the main adventures of Hercule Poirot. Movie with one of his best performers, Peter Ustinov. Where and what are the stars who starred in the 1978 version doing? Some are gone, others are still working. But the film will stay forever. Agatha Christie's second husband, Sir Max Mallowan, was an archaeologist. He participated in many expeditions through Egypt, Iraq, and Syria. That's most likely where Agatha got the idea for Death on the Nile. Death on the Nile is one of Hercule Poirot's most famous mysteries, as well as one of Agatha Christie's most popular novels. Director John Guillermin based his 1978 homonymous picture on the novel, Death on the Nile. Our dear Belgian detective Hercule Poirot is on vacation in Egypt. And throughout the film, we can see the historical landscapes of Egypt, such as the Great Pyramids, the Sphinx, and the temples of Abu Simbel and Karnak. Poirot meets a group of people who end up being in the same steamboat as him, sailing on a cruise on the Nile River. This group includes a newly married wealthy English heiress. Then the unimaginable occurs. She is murdered. Poirot then finds himself surrounded by suspects. The only one he doesn't suspect is his old friend, Colonel Race, who also claims to be on vacation in Egypt. For Poirot, everyone is a suspect. The elderly Mrs. Van Schuyler, a very wealthy American socialite. She travels aboard the steamship on the Nile. Mrs. Van Schuyler is played by the legendary actress Bette Davis. Betty is one of the most acclaimed actresses of her generation. Winner of 2 Academy Awards for Best Actress in a Leading Role. A true Hollywood legend, her films are acclaimed to this day. Mrs. Van Schuyler showed envy of Linnet's jewelry. That would have been her motivation for the crime. Linnet had recently married her friend's ex-boyfriend, Jackie De Bellefort. Mia Farrow portrayed Jackie. Mia, another award-winning actress for her talent, is best remembered by the public for the cult horror Rosemary's Baby by Roman Polanski. But Mia was also the muse of several famous films by her ex-husband, Woody Allen. 2 of the most famous were The Purple Rose of Cairo and Hannah and Her Sisters. What would Jackie's motivation be for killing Linnet? That reason would be her husband, Simon Doyle. Before getting married, Simon was engaged to Jackie. She asked Linnet to employ him. But the two fell in love, and he left Jackie to marry Linnet. Simon is a penniless young man with a monotonous job. Jackie's fiancé, Simon is seen by Poirot with her, planning a honeymoon in Egypt. Later, Poirot observes Simon, already married to Linnet, and Jackie chasing the two on what should have been Simon and Jackie's honeymoon. To play Simon Doyle, another Simon was Ben Chews, the actor Simon MacCorkindale. MacCorkindale has had a fine career in film and TV mainly. But his most memorable moment and one that stayed in the public's memory was the short-lived TV series, Manimal, in 1983. But his career had other successful works, such as the series, Falcon Crest, and Counter-Strike. Simon Doyle is a victim. Or is he a suspect too? For Poirot, anything is possible. After all, only Colonel Race is clear of suspicion. Or not? Colonel Race is a different case. David Niven is one of the greatest British actors of all time. The character of Agatha Christie comes to complete a brilliant career as an actor. He was Ian Fleming's favorite actor to be James Bond, for being the perfect British type that Fleming idealized for Bond. He lost the role to Sean Connery, but he still played James Bond in 1967's Casino Royale, a film outside of the Bond franchise. David is another one of the movie's superstars in the movie. He won the Academy Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role in 1958 for the film, Separate Tables, with Muses artists Rita Hayworth and Deborah Kerr. Interestingly, co-host of this year's Academy Award ceremony. He is the only actor to win an Oscar in the same year serving as a host. But, what would be the reason for him to kill Linnet? Since their reunion, Poirot had suspected that his old friend was not in Egypt by coincidence. That he was on business, chasing someone. Perhaps the Colonel was chasing Linnet's trustee, Andrew Pennington. After the death of Linnet's father, Pennington was appointed guardians of Linnet's affairs and trustees. Another good character in George Kennedy's career. A versatile actor, he did comedy and drama with the same force of talent. But why would Pennington kill Linnet? Was he stealing her fortune? Everyone on the boat had motives to kill Linnet. Actress Jane Birkin played maid Louise Bourget. She was upset with Linnet because she had refused to give her a dowry she had promised. Birkin is a renowned British actress. Birkin was recently in a series of short films between 2016 and 2020. The eccentric novelist Salome Otterbourne, alcoholic and resentful of Linnet over a libel suit, is another suspect in the crime. Salome is another wonderful character in Angela Lansbury's career. Angela is a popular icon. In 2022 she will be 97 years old. It's a 78-year career. From Nancy of the movie Gaslight to Jessica Fletcher of Murder, she wrote, Angela Lansbury is a legend in Hollywood and on TV. Besides Salome, Dr. Ludwig Bessner had reason to hate Linnet, because she made defamatory comments about her clinic. A well-loved actor of the public and several successes in his career, Jack Warden played Dr. Bessner. In Jack's 50-year career, there are many reasons to remember him. But one of my favorites is Harry Fox, from the 80s TV series, Crazy Like a Fox. But for Poirot, everyone is a suspect. And after investing a little, he concludes, we know everything there is to know, but that what we know seems impossible. Death on the Nile was the first of 6 films in which the eternal Peter Ustinov played Hercule Poirot. We could spend hours talking about the movies he starred in. For example, movies like Logan's Run and Spartacus. But watching Peter as Hercule Poirot is one of the best movie moments. Who murdered Linnet Doyle? Our dear Belgian detective knows. Hey guys, we've come to the end of the video. We hope our video has whetted your desire to see Death on the Nile 1978 in addition to the new version with Kenneth Branagh. And if you liked this video, leave your like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to view our upcoming videos. Thank you for staying with us this far. Bye.